Hello everyone, FedEx Gaming here, and welcome back to another Redstone tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing how to build a cake bomb. So right here, we have a cake that says, don't eat, and of course, well, for the sake of the video, we're going to have to eat this cake. So, as you see my hunger bar, I am in survival, my hunger bar is down, so I really do need to eat this cake so I can get my hunger up. So here we go, guys. Once I eat this cake, everything's about to go wrong. So I'm gonna go in third person, eat the cake, and yeah. Alright guys, and I'm back. Let's go ahead and look at the redstone. And man, I'd hate to be anyone who likes to eat cake. So here's the redstone right back here. As you can see, there's nothing really to this thing. All it is a comparator picking up the signal from the cake. And then we have a lever over here going into the side of our comparator. So once one piece of the cake is eaten, the comparator right down here will give off a less signal than the lever. So the lever will lock the comparator, thus turning off this redstone here and blowing everything up. So if I even put the lever right over here and flip it down, everything will explode. But let's go ahead and start building this thing so you get a better understanding of how this thing is working. All right guys, so the resources you're going to need for this build are 1 dispenser, 1 redstone comparator, 1 redstone torch, 3 redstone dust, 1 lever. We're also going to need as much minecarts with TNT as you want. The more, the bigger the explosion. We're also going to need at least 3 rails, a flint and steel, and of course, our cake bomb. So once you have gathered up all your resources, come to a wall where you want to place down your cake bomb. This is my wall right here that I'm choosing. So I'm going to place a block down with a cake on top of the block. Then we're going to swing to the other side of the wall and place a slab down upside down right where our cake is. And then we're going to have a comparator come out of the block that the cake is next to. This will pick up the signal from the cake. Now a cake gives off 15 redstone without it being eaten. It will give off a full signal of 15. And now this is how this whole thing is working. So if I place a block right in front of this comparator right here, and then we break this block here and place a piece of redstone down here, as you see the redstone comes on because the cake is sending a power through the block into the comparator. Now, like I said, it gives off 15. So we have to use another item that gives off 15 redstone right next to this comparator, which we're going to be using a lever for this part. So next up, we're going to place a block down right here next to this slab, and then another block right up here next to the block that's in front of our comparator. Place down 2 pieces of redstone, put a block up right here next to the redstone with a lever on the side, and then flip down this lever. Now the lever is giving off a 15 current as well. However, right now it's only giving off 14 because we are coming out an extra piece of redstone right here. So as you can see, it's 1, 2. So if we subtract that from the lever, it's giving off 14 and the comparator is giving off 15. So this redstone is not going off. However, if I even put the lever down one more, if I put the lever right here where it will only be giving off 15 now, if I flip down the lever, as you can see, the redstone goes off because we are sending 15 into the comparator, thus shutting it off. So once one piece of cake is eaten, it will lose part of its signal, thus turning off the comparator. So if one piece gets eaten, only one piece, the signal turns off and then everything gets explodey. So now we're going to go ahead and put in our trap and we will be completely done. So break the block right underneath your slab right here. And you know, let's just break out a few just so we can see everything right here. We're just going to break out a few blocks like this. And we're going to place a redstone torch off this side of this block. It should go off. So as I said in the beginning, if even one piece is eaten, this current will be turned off. So if I flip down the lever, as you can see, the redstone torch came on. And if I flip it up, the redstone torch goes off. Next up, what we're going to do is come down a block right underneath our redstone torch and then one away and place in our dispenser. Go ahead and go inside your dispenser and place down your flint and steel. So I'll even show you. So the fire comes on. I'll break out this part right here. I'm just going to flip down the lever one more time. If I flip down the lever, the fire will come out of the dispenser because one piece of the cake was eaten. So let's go ahead and get rid of all that. So now that you know everything is working right, all we have to do is just put in our TNT and we will be completely done. So go ahead and grab out your rails and we're going to place 3 rails like this. One here, one in front of the dispenser, and then one going inwards, and then break these 2 rails and then place blocks right next to them. Next up, we're going to take out our minecart with TNT. Now, the more you add here, the bigger the explosion. So the more TNT you add, the bigger the explosion. The less you add, you're just looking to scare your friend. But I'm sure many of you want to blow up somebody. So we're going to go ahead and place down a bunch of minecarts with TNT by looking in the corner of this rail. And you can go ahead and keep placing in as much minecarts with TNT as you want. And then once you are done, go ahead and break the rail. Do not touch the minecarts because it might explode everything. Next, what we're going to do is just take out our blocks of choice for our flooring and fill up everything. So I'm just going to use smooth sandstone. I'm going to fill in this area with my smooth sandstone, and I'm going to fill in this area as well. And you know what? Let me go ahead and put a little bit more of my walling in right here like this. So let's go ahead and add some more of a walling. And that is it, guys. You are completely done. If one piece of that cake is eaten, everything will explode. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it to survival really quickly. So once I eat one piece of this cake, everything's going to explode. So for the sake of the video, let's do it for the second time. So boop, eat a piece of the cake and I am gone. And there you guys have it. That is how you build a cake bomb. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys. Boop. Peace.